Now guys, historically speaking, the month of September, as you can see, has never been really nice to crypto, although this year we started pretty well. However, this has changed over the last few days, and as you can see, now if you take a look at the 7-day of Bitcoin, it doesn't look that bad, but we went from 48,000 to up to 41,800. And the reason for that is because of a little chain reaction that we see right now in the market. So a little heads up, before you enter this video, you should be aware that we will talk a lot about stuff that doesn't necessarily directly involve crypto. So we will take a little side stroll to the financial market of the United States and mostly China, which sometimes is necessary. It's not always crypto. They, at the moment at least, influence each other. And this is why you have to know what's going up at the moment. So this video will answer the question why it seems, at least, that Bitcoin is going down. And the name of the game in this case is Evergrande, which is one of, some consider it the biggest, some consider it the second biggest, but it's in any case, it's a juggernaut of real estate in China. And basically, to quote this, many woke to the news of China's Evergrande Group losing a significant amount of its market capitalization as the company's share dive bombed to a 11-year low. Well, Evergrande losses can't take down the economy alone, but it could cause a domino effect like the collapse of Lehman Brothers did during 2007 and 2010 financial crisis. The domino effect, called the credit contagion, and signs of this occurring are already happening. So China's economy is taking a hit at the moment, which of course will also make the American economy take a hit, since many companies do make business with China, and after all, the GDP of China, like 15 or 20% of that is made up by real estate, and in the worst case scenario, this could lead to a second crisis scenario similar to the one that we saw from 2007 to 2010. And as you can see, the Cynic holding group lost 90% of their value basically overnight. So this is how severe this thing is actually affecting the whole market. And I can highly recommend this article on CNN Business, 5 things to know about Evergrande, China's business empire on the brink. Over the last few weeks, it's warned investors of cash flow issues, saying that it could default, it's unable to raise money quickly, and allegedly some people, investors, instead of getting money, they were promised that they would be paid out in, for example, real estate, or get this, even parking spot, for a reduced price, of course, instead of getting money, fiat currency, the dirty fiat currency, as we like to call it in the cryptosphere. And of course, this is definitely a signal that does not encourage somebody to believe in Evergrande. And Evergrande's collapse would be the biggest test that China's financial system has faced in years. The root of Evergrande's troubles and those of other highly leveraged developers is that residential property demand in China is entering an era of sustained decline. So basically, if you weren't aware of the housing market in China, it has been going, it only knew one direction in the last 2 decades, and that was up. And apparently now this has been saturated and came to an end, hence the problem that Evergrande is facing. And it might look like a very similar situation that the Lehman Brothers had to face, because the government might not bail them out. And if this happens, then of course this could have a severe impact on the Chinese economy for sure, American economy for sure, probably also Europe, but maybe also cryptocurrencies. However, while of course you can say that in the short term we are a little bullish, since many people panic and they want to secure some of their equity, so they liquidize for whatever price they can just to get back some dollars. And if you would see a similar correction like we had the last time, we could see Bitcoin go down to 40%, which would mean, like, I guess something like $26,000 per Bitcoin. In the worst case scenario, however, in the long term, guys, I think it's safe to say that we are still bullish because the fundamental news surrounding Bitcoin are really good. I mean, people probably after this, where should they put their money? They probably won't be really in the mood to put into real estate. They might also be afraid of stocks. Then what else is left is precious metals and crypto, where, as I said earlier, we have fundamentally good news, such as a third of the swing states in the United States would like to have crypto accepted as a means of favor. This Ethereum NFT fantasy soccer football project raised $680 million and is valued at 4.3 trillion. And by the way, if you are into soccer, you should know these household names. So Piqué, Griezmann, Ferdinand, Azpilicueta, and Thierry Henry is also a name I saw. And Gary Vaynerchuk invested into this project. And of course, one thing we should not forget, that it's the first time in history that a government is publicly saying that they are buying cryptocurrency. So right now, for example, El Salvador used the dip to buy Bitcoin, and now they hold 700 coins, which of course some might not interpret it as bullish news, because the last time I think that El Salvador announced that they bought Bitcoin, the price actually went down. However, in my opinion, this is more on the bullish side than on the bearish side. So I think that we might see a pullback, which was overdue anyway, and might be a great opportunity for many of you guys out there to finally be in a position where you can buy Bitcoin for a reduced price, because in my opinion it has been kind of expensive to get into crypto in the last few months. So if we go down, I hope that you learned a lesson and that you took some profits during the bullish days. And if the bearish days come, now there will be a good opportunity to get back into crypto and buy into projects that you were looking to buy into, but maybe they were a little bit too expensive for you. So now is a good opportunity, guys. And I thank you so much for the attention. Leave a like if you enjoyed the content or if it helped you. If you have any questions, put it under the video into the comments, and of course subscribe to the channel with the notification bell to never miss out on any video in the future. Thank you so much for your attention, and talk to you soon. Bye bye.